The return of the crowned prince. The streets of Seoul were never more electric than on the night Kim Taehyung, better known as BTS's V, made his long-awaited public appearance after months of quiet anticipation. As soon as the black Mercedes rolled up to the entrance of the Grand Hyatt Hotel in Itaewon, the air thickened with excitement. Reporters, photographers, and hundreds of fans holding glowing banners erupted into screams that echoed through the autumn night. "Prince V is back!" shouted one fan, waving a sign that read, "Our eternal star returns." Indeed, it wasn't just a simple outing. It felt like a royal comeback. Taehyung, dressed in an all-black Saint Laurent suit, exuded his signature blend of elegance and nonchalance. His hair, styled loosely with golden brown hues, shimmered under the flashlights. One could easily mistake the event for a fashion gala rather than a casual evening appearance. Social media immediately went into overdrive. Within minutes, the hashtags Prince V is back and Taehyung in Seoul dominated global trends. Fans across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok flooded timelines with fan cams and short clips, many captioned with heart emojis and the phrase, "The King has returned." But this wasn't just another celebrity sighting. For millions of armies, this was a symbol, a reminder that Taehyung's quiet strength and artistic aura had never faded, even as he navigated life after military service. The Prince of K-pop, as dubbed by Korean media, had reclaimed his throne with just a single appearance. The event that shook Seoul. The event in question was the exclusive Celine Seoul Fashion Night, a private but star-studded celebration held to mark the brand's upcoming global campaign. The guest list included top Korean actors, global influencers, and fashion moguls, but the highlight of the evening was without question Kim Taehyung. Taehyung's relationship with Celine has been well documented. He became one of the brand's most influential global ambassadors in recent years, known for effortlessly merging high fashion with his unique soulful artistry. When he stepped out of the car, even seasoned photographers gasped. "He has that aura," one fashion journalist remarked. "Some stars wear designer clothes. Taehyung embodies them." As he entered the venue, flashes lit up the skyline. His minimal accessories, a single silver ring, a thin chain, and black leather boots, balanced understated sophistication with bold confidence. The fashion editors in attendance whispered that his look was the most talked about of the night. Inside, Taehyung greeted fellow artists, including Blackpink's Lisa and actor Park Bo-gum, his longtime friends and fellow Celine ambassadors. The trio's reunion fueled nostalgia among fans who remembered their iconic Paris Fashion Week appearance in 2022. Online, snippets of the three laughing together quickly amassed millions of views. One netizen called them the holy trinity of visuals. Another wrote, "Seoul just became the center of the fashion universe again, thanks to V." Breaking the internet one frame at a time. Within just 1 hour of the event, Taehyung's appearance became the most discussed topic across all major platforms. According to Twitter analytics, posts mentioning Taehyung surpassed 5 million tweets in the first 6 hours. On TikTok, fan edits featuring his entrance garnered over 20 million views overnight. It wasn't just fans who were captivated. Global media outlets including Vogue Korea, Harper's Bazaar Japan, and GQ France published digital covers featuring photos of him within 24 hours. Celine's official Instagram page posted 3 portraits of him captioned, "A living embodiment of timeless allure." Fashion critics praised his look as refined, fearless, and distinctly Taehyung. One stylist from Marie Claire Korea commented, "He doesn't follow trends, he creates them. Every gesture, every glance becomes a statement." Fans flooded weverse and other platforms with emotional posts. Many wrote that seeing Taehyung smiling and radiant again gave them a sense of comfort, a reassurance that their beloved artist was thriving both personally and professionally. In just one night, Taehyung reminded the world why he continues to be one of the most influential figures in global pop culture. His return wasn't just a visual moment, it was an emotional one. The fashion icon reborn. If fashion is storytelling, Taehyung is its poet. The choice of his outfit at the event wasn't arbitrary. Styled by Celine's creative director, Hedi Slimane, the look paid homage to the brand's minimalist Parisian roots while reflecting Taehyung's own personality, restrained yet magnetic. A source close to Celine revealed that Taehyung personally collaborated with Slimane for this look. They wanted something that blended cinematic mystery with classic charm. Every element worked in harmony. The sleek silhouette of the jacket, the soft texture of silk lining, and the effortless movement of his hair. Even his subtle smirk seemed choreographed, as if part of a larger artistic vision. Fashion houses across the world took notice. Within hours, international publications dubbed him the most elegant man in Seoul. Fans began recreating his outfit, sharing tutorials on TikTok under the tag V-Inspired Look. The trend exploded, merging K-pop fandom with fashion culture in a way only Taehyung could achieve. But for him, it was never just about looking good. As he mentioned in a previous interview, style is emotion. When I dress up, I want people to feel something, not just see something. That evening, the world certainly felt his presence.
The emotional connection with fans. For ARMYs, this event was more than fashion, it was a reunion. After months of Taehyung's limited public activity, seeing him again brought waves of emotion online. Fans wrote heartfelt messages, "We missed you so much," and "You shine brighter than ever, Taehyung." Outside the venue, many were seen crying tears of joy. One fan from Japan said in an interview, "I waited all day just to see him in person. He smiled for 2 seconds, and that moment was everything." Global fandom communities organized live streams and virtual viewing parties. Thousands watched together, celebrating the return of their prince. Fan artists immediately began creating digital illustrations of Taehyung's look, flooding social media feeds with tributes and fan art. What stood out most was the unbreakable bond between him and his fans, one built on years of mutual love and respect. Taehyung's soft wave at the crowd outside wasn't just a gesture, it was a promise. "I'm here. I haven't forgotten you." The media frenzy and celebrity reactions. Korean and international celebrities joined the chorus of admiration. Actor Lee Min-ho commented on Instagram, "Only Taehyung could turn an event into a global moment." Blackpink's Lisa posted a playful emoji under one of his photos, sparking friendly chaos online. Entertainment portals scrambled to publish stories about Taehyung's post-military glow-up. His appearance even made it into global news segments, from CNN Style to ET Online, each dissecting his look, demeanor, and cultural influence. Even brands outside fashion noticed the ripple effect. Google search spikes for Taehyung's Celine look rose by 1,200%, and his solo music tracks saw a 30% increase in streaming numbers overnight. Analysts called it the V effect, a phenomenon where any public sighting of him instantly reshapes social and cultural trends. It wasn't just admiration, it was economic impact. Beyond the spotlight, the artist behind the aura. Behind the glamour, Taehyung remains deeply grounded. In interviews, he often emphasizes his love for simplicity, jazz, photography, and quiet nights with his dog Yeontan. According to a close acquaintance, Taehyung is happiest when he's creating art. Fashion is just one of his languages. After fulfilling his military duties, he reportedly spent time refining his upcoming solo projects. Sources hint at a new music direction, something more soulful and experimental. His reappearance might have been a subtle prelude to that next era. Even off stage, Taehyung carries a mystique few artists possess, a balance of humility and magnetism that makes the world lean closer every time he moves. Seoul's night of elegance and memory. The event ended with Taehyung stepping onto the hotel's outdoor terrace, the Seoul skyline glittering behind him. He raised his glass, smiling as the city lights reflected in his eyes. It was cinematic, like a scene from a French film. Fans who caught glimpses described the moment as magical. One clip of him looking at the Han River with the wind blowing through his hair garnered 10 million views within hours. Reporters left the event calling it the most memorable night in Seoul's recent history. Even days later, the buzz refused to die down. People spoke not only about his look, but the feeling he left behind, that rare mix of nostalgia, admiration, and awe. The global impact. International media declared it. V's comeback shakes the internet. From New York to Paris, London to Jakarta, fans celebrated in unison. Fashion houses praised his timeless elegance, while entertainment analysts dubbed the event a masterclass in star power. Even non-fans admitted his presence was magnetic. TikTok challenges inspired by his gestures went viral, and Celine reported record engagement on their posts. This wasn't just a local phenomenon, it was a global cultural momentum. Experts now predict that V's next appearance or project will likely set new digital benchmarks for influence and engagement. The legacy of a modern prince. As dawn broke over Seoul, one thing was clear. Taehyung's reign as Prince V had never truly ended, it had only evolved. His quiet charisma, artistic grace, and connection with fans transcend traditional celebrity. He isn't just a singer, actor, or fashion icon, he's an experience, one that continues to redefine what modern stardom means. Taehyung